boys and girls, it's Wednesday and therefore it's Witchy Wednesday, yay! And today I have an unboxing for you. It's very exciting. You may remember that I used to do Pagan Box videos, and of course Pagan Box, or rather the Crystal Chakra, closed. They used to do the Pagan Box and now I don't get their parcels anymore, very sadly. But a few of you put me in touch with Crafting Magic, and I've signed up for their boxes. Now their boxes are a little bit more expensive, a little bit. I think the other one was £13.95 with postage and this is £14.95 with postage. While Pagan Box were very good and I never had any complaints about them until they just disappeared off the face of the earth and didn't tell anyone, I have had reason to chase my parcel this month because Royal Mail lost it. And I spoke to Terry, and it's Terry with a Y, so I'm going to assume it's a he. It may not be a he, but I'm going to assume it is for the spelling, because Terry with a I is usually female. So Terry with a Y came back to me and said, I'll chase it with Royal Mail. He was really fast. He got back to me straight away when I emailed originally, and then kept coming back to me and saying, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. All the way through I knew what he was doing and I knew where it was up to. He finally got hold of Royal Mail the following day, sorted it all out, got all the information for me, and I was then able to arrange redelivery, and it arrived basically the day after. So 10 out of 10 on customer service so far with them. They've been really, really good. So let's get down to the unboxing. I haven't read anything about the box. They do have a website, but it's white writing on a black background and that infuriates me. I can't read it properly, so I didn't bother looking around. I just signed up and that's it. So I know nothing about it, other than that they are an English company and they are, as far as I know, only online. They are only doing the online subscription boxes. They seem to also be setting up some kind of web shop, but I don't think they are a physical shop somewhere. Anyway, Crafting Magic Pagan Parcels. Welcome to Crafting Magic Pagan Parcel. I believe this is the first one. Each month we will bring you items for you and your altar, as well as information on the turning of the wheel. Now, I received this is the July box, but I only just received it because I had to chase it. It actually, a lot of people received theirs about the 10th to 13th of the month. So it should have been in the second week of July, and certainly I was told it had been dispatched on the 11th. So it should have been with me, like I say, middle of July, somewhere around there, second week of July. So this is for Lammas. So it's not like the previous one I had was this month for this month. This is this month for next month. I kind of like that. It's a little bit of preparation, a little bit of coming ahead, etc, etc. So this is all about Lammas. Tells you about the celebration of autumn, culmination of the god and goddess, so it's quite Wicca-centric by the look of it. Time for harvest, reaping your joys and trials and tribulations. Oh yes, please. Having moved twice in 6 weeks, I would like a little period of reaping rather than trials and tribulations. I would rather just have the joy and settle down, thank you. On our altar we put harvest grains and ripe fruit to honour the season and as an offering to the gods. Also you could add fresh bread. Any fallen leaves and nuts are also traditional. The writing is quite difficult to read. It's a funny script, so sorry if I'm stumbling over it a little bit. So, contents looks about the same sort of thing as we have before. A little bit more variation, let's say. Something on the back. What have we got here? Oh, we've got all the correspondences for Lammas. So you've got the gods, goddesses, foods, colours, symbols and decorations, tools, stones, incense, herbs, flowers and trees. That's really good. I love that, having the whole correspondence, especially if you're a beginner or if you're wanting to expand your knowledge on something and you know, maybe you're good with stones and crystals, but you've not done herbs and flowers and trees. So you can start, you know, mixing your own herbs to make your own incense, and, you know, drying flowers to turn into herbs and teas and things. So that would be quite cool. And we've also got underneath a calendar. That's rather handy. It's in A5 size. So, and on the back, it's actually exactly so that this is the letter with the correspondences, and then the second half is the contents with the calendar. So that's quite handy, because you could take your calendar out and stick it into your book of shadows, and then you've got an August almanac. So this has got all the basic bits and pieces. It's got the new moon in Leo, the Feast of the Fire Spirits, Virgo, Dorothea Gardner, born 1893, Roman Festival of Venus. So they've got all sorts of things, going on. A nice cross section, and on these bits, it's got a quote from Doreen Valiente. And it's got a little bit about August as a month, the star signs, the gods, the goddesses, and the solar year and all that. So that's pretty cool. Right, so let's have a look at our thingy. No worms, no worms. Okay, I'm going to put it over there, and then I will. This is what it looks like. It's come nicely packaged, and it's very, very, look at all those beautiful colours. It's very autumnal. So the first thing I can see is yet another incense holder, because you can never have too many incense holders, basically. I actually like to swap mine around and move them around, and I have little ones and big ones and fat ones and thin ones and ones that hold 3 sticks and all sorts of things. Like, they're pretty, they're decorative, and who can ever have enough incense, right? So we have an incense holder, and of course, to go with it, we've got incense. This is Elements incense, which is rather good. I've got the frankincense version of this, and I've also got a couple of others. Smells really nice. Sandalwood. I'm a big fan of sandalwood. Oh yeah, lovely. What else do we have? Oh, we've got some Lammas soap. Oh, that's interesting. Lammas soap. It's got, doesn't actually say what's, oh yes it does. It contains rosemary, sandalwood, sunflower leaves and blackberry leaves. Oh, I bet that smells lovely. Ooh, this would be good if you do, obviously if you do rituals and things. A lot of people like to have a ritual cleanse before they do a ritual or a spell. I'm a hedge witch, so you know we don't tend to bother with that kind of things. We wash our hands afterwards, and that's about it. Well, that's not true. Some do, but I'm not particularly into rituals or anything like that, so I don't really do that kind of thing. I'm trying to find the end of it here, and I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. Yeah, I don't do rituals and things, so I don't do ritual cleansings or anything like that, but seasonal soaps are very nice. I can't get this open. So I'll try not to completely destroy the thing on the front so that I know which one it is. But I suspect this will be going in my bathroom. Oh, goodness me. There we go. So rosemary, sandalwood, sunflower leaves and blackberry leaves. That sounds really nice. Oh, it smells nice. It smells... Oh, yeah, it's got that very fresh autumnal smell of the sunflowers and the blackberries. Smells like summer hedgerows. Oh yeah, but there's that lovely clinical fresh smell of sandalwood in there. Oh, I love that. Oh yeah, that's going straight in my bathroom. Do not pass go. Absolutely, I love that. Okay, what do we have here? This is probably a spell of some sort, I would have thought. A spell of Lammas spell for courage. So you've got the orange cloth for courage, and also for Lammas, obviously. You make a sachet of herbs, use the red ribbon, da-da-da, usual kind of stuff. So nice basic spells just for general well-being, so nice and easy for beginners again. Handy for the rest of us. It does not say what is in the herbs, unless it's written on here. It does say put it under your pillow when you sleep, so I can pretty much guarantee there's going to be lavender and chamomile in there. Although it doesn't smell lavendery. It smells more like sage and mint, actually. I don't know. Crafting Magic, if you're watching this, put a list of herbs in your packets, please, because some of us are allergic to certain herbs. I don't think there is any lavender in this. I can't see it. Dried herbs tend to all look the same after a while. But yeah, I'm not seeing any lavender buds in there, so I don't think it's got any lavender in it. It smells... There might be rosemary in this, you know. I'm terrible with smells. I can smell something and I'll be like, oh, that smells really nice, and somebody will go, yeah, you've smelt that about 6 times already. You know what that is. Natural Gemstones Citrine for Abundance, which apparently has come out of the box. That's gone AWOL, so I'll find that in a second. 3 candles for a bit of candle magic, or to put on your altar. So that's pretty cool. You can never have too many candles. Let's put that on there so you can see that bit there. See how decorative I've been with it? I know. What's this? Oh, an altar cloth of some sort? Ooh, and it goes with my room. My room is now red and gold and black. So this goes with my room. So it is a Lammas altar cloth. So excuse me a second while I open it. And let's have a look. What's it got on it? Oh, it's pretty. It's got a sun on it. Oh, and it feels nice as well. Look at this. Isn't that pretty? It's the sun god. Oh, I like it. Beautiful fiery colours. Oh, I'm not gonna use that as an altar cloth. I'm gonna hang it up. I've got an altar cloth. I don't need another one. Oh yeah. I'm gonna hang that up on the wall. That's beautiful. I've been looking for a wall hanging this colour. How very serendipity. Yes, that's very nice. I like that. What else is in here? We've got... Oh, there's my citrine. So here we go. This is my piece of citrine. Not a stone I have very much of. I've got a tiny little piece. I've wanted one for quite a while. This is a very pale coloured one. It's got a lot of interesting facets and things in it. It's not a clear crystal. So citrine is for abundance, and it teaches you how to manifest and attract wealth and prosperity and all good things, the stones for success and abundance. So that's what we need at the moment. We need some success and abundance, or at least a bit of money coming in to pay for having to move. It's so expensive having to move, it's ridiculous. Anyway, back to the subject. We have a printout of the Wheel of the Year. This is from Amber Kay in 1984. Crikey, that's an old one. So that's a nice little cutout for your Book of Shadows if you want it. We've also got a book blessing. So if you don't have a book blessing, I've actually done a video on my book blessing. I'll link it down below. It's got a typo in it, but never mind. Yeah, not bad. Good if you don't have one. And, ooh, we've got a book of spells by the look of it. Designer Journal Collection. From Nemesis Now. I like Nemesis Now stuff. Luna Lakota Embossed Journal. Oh, this is very nice. it's pretty. Oh, and it feels nice. It's got this touchy-feely. I do like Nemesis Now stuff. It's always very pretty and beautiful. So this is, oh, it's a plain journal. Finally, a plain journal with decent quality paper. Oh, it's nice paper. It's like, I suspect that would take ink quite well. So for those of you like me who draw your spells, that'd be quite nice to keep as a spell book actually. I like that. I'm impressed. And it's purple, yeah. Yeah, I like this. Got a bookmark. Purple bookmark. And it's proper paper. It's not like that rag paper that you often get in these kind of books. It's real paper. Yeah, I like it. Nicely finished, pretty end pieces. Very nice. So that is my spell book. And I believe that is the end of the spoils. Oh, yep, that's it. So that's what I got in my Pagan Parcel. An incense, well, I think they're called ash catchers, but I call them incense burners because you stick an incense stick in it. Some sandalwood incense, which I really like. A Lammas spell with herbs, sachet, cloth, ribbon, etc. Everything you need to do the spell. Some lovely Lammas soap, which I shall enjoy using. Some lovely Lammas altar candles. Obviously you don't have to use them as altar candles, you could just use them for light or for colour magic, if you do colour magic. A beautiful piece of citrine, which is nice. I haven't got any citrine. I've got a citrine bracelet, but I haven't got any tumblestone of citrine. And this beautiful spell book. So overall I'm pretty impressed. I think I'm going to give them 9 out of 10, because if I give them 10 there's no way to improve, and that's silly. But there is ways to improve. For a start, you could put a label on your herbs, please, and tell us what's in it. Because I know that smell, but I can't place it. But before I burn any herbs, I need to know it's something I'm not allergic to. So please put a sticky on with your herb list, or put it on your inventory here. Either is fine. And of course they're dried herbs, so if you don't want to use them for the spell, you can always use them as incense. Put them on a charcoal and burn them that way. It does say on here, herbs, rosemary, sage, thyme, cumin, curry, fenugreek, cinnamon, myrrh and acacia. So there's probably some of those in there. There's something minty, there's definitely something slightly minty. But I don't think it's as minty as mint. And there's these little peppercorn type things. So yeah, I have no idea. I'm not good with herbs. I'm good with live herbs, I'm not good with dried herbs. So yes, that would be my only comment on it, really, is that if you're going to include herbs, you really should put a list of what the ingredients are in your herbs, so that those of us with allergies know what we're doing. I mean, the soap has got contents, so you know it shouldn't be. The Lammas Courage spell could easily have a list of the herbs that are included, because if there was no contents on this, I wouldn't know what was in it. I wouldn't be able to use it. So, but I can, because it's got no lavender in it. Yay! Anyway, there you go. That's my Pagan Parcel. As I said, I'm fairly impressed. This is the first box, and they usually get better as they go along. So I think for a first box, they pitched it about right. You've got a couple of handmade bits, you've got crafting bits, you've got stuff for your book of shadows, you've got a spell book, something useful, incense you can always use, candles you can always use, and then this beautiful altar cloth, of course, which I'm going to use as a wall hanging. I put that off to one side and forgot about it. But yeah, it goes with my new room. So yes, that's it for this month, and I should get my August one in a couple of weeks. I'm expecting the invoice any day, so I'll be back then. Bye.